Over the past few months, I've been working on another project, and that's the building of my Highway 11 bridge over the Englehart River. Now, as you've seen, and I have it at the end of each of my model train layout updates, I have the railway bridge over the Englehart River, which I've had done for some time now, but paralleling that is the Highway 11 bridge. So I decided to get to work on that, and it's taken me a while. Also, I've been trying to get all the parts for it and everything. So I'll walk through it with you on my project and how I constructed it. The first thing I did is I took a Rix kit that I had, a bridge, and I used that as a template for the width of the road. I took a piece of styrene that was going to be about actual 3 feet long and cut it to the same width as the Rix bridge. Next step, as you can see here, I had a bunch of Rix girders. I had some from a previous bridge, plus I bought some, and I glued them underneath and put them all together. And then I painted them burnt sienna. I painted them to make them look like they've been a little bit rusty in the way of girders and that. Next, I painted the road surface a darkish gray color. And if you look at any roadway, other than when it's first paved, it really isn't black anymore. It tends to fade to a grayish color. I then took a darker gray and dry brushed it on where the vehicles will be traveling to make the road look like it's been well worn. And then I took some white electrical tape, cut it, and put it down the middle for the line. Now, looking at it after the fact, I realized it was too thick. I'll get to that later. Next, I installed the guardrails. I got them from one of my older Rix bridge kits, plus I got some off a friend of mine who had dismantled his train layout. As I noted earlier, I was not happy with the way the original solid line down the middle came out. So I painted over it, and then what I did is I just taped and I just painted it on, and it came out quite well. A little bit of bleeding, but overall I was much more satisfied with the look. For the bridge abutments, I used blocks of wood, and then I drilled holes to match the size of the dowels that I purchased at the dollar store. And once I felt that the dowels were in the right position, I then glued them in place. However, before I did glue them in place, I just fit them into the holes, and then I looked at the bridge and I fit it onto where it was to fit in the scene and estimated and cut the dowels accordingly as seen here. I tested the height of the supports as shown here in the picture and then had to recut a little bit and adjusted. Once I was happy with the height of the columns, I then glued them in place. I then painted the supports light gray, similar to the color of the road. And what I did is I wanted the bridge to be removable. So the bridge can be lifted out, but I also wanted the columns or supports to be removable. So I put Velcro on top. So those supports are actually removable from the bridge itself as well. As shown in the original picture, here's the finished product with vehicles traveling across it. Now, as you can plainly see, I've got to get to work on scenery on both sides of the bridge. Actually, this is probably the only real scenic piece on the entire layout at this point, but it does look pretty good, and I'm very happy with both the way the original rail bridge came out and, of course, how the Highway 11 bridge came out. Hope you enjoyed the video, and talk to you soon. If you enjoyed watching this video, please click like, and if you want to see more videos on model trains and real trains, please subscribe now.